Welcome to the space where we unravel the deepest mysteries of the dynamics between men and women. Today we will delve into a thought-provoking and powerful topic: the impact of silence. Have you ever considered the power that silence can wield within a relationship? Believe it or not, it can serve as a strategic tool capable of triggering remarkable shifts in the female mind. How many times have you found yourself entangled in emotional mind games where a woman manipulated your feelings, leaving you confused and drained? How often have you persisted, trying to restore harmony, even when met with coldness and indifference? The time has come to break this cycle and grasp how silence can become your greatest ally. Today we will unveil 5 profound transformations that take place in a woman's mind when a man decides to wield silence to his advantage. Prepare for a revealing journey, packed with powerful insights and effective strategies. We are about to venture into uncharted territory, where silence becomes a statement of strength and distance, an instrument of transformation. Now, it's time to stop merely consuming high-value content without truly becoming part of the change. Supporting those who craft each piece of this knowledge and strive to help other warriors is an act of honor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any upcoming content. I make this daily commitment to you, so commit to me as well. This ruthless machine called the YouTube algorithm is relentless. It only acknowledges numbers and only pushes content to more people through engagement. Support and help uplift countless noble men who need these harsh yet honest and empowering words. Let's begin with the first transformation: the rise of uncertainty. Women are naturally inquisitive, driven by an unrelenting desire for answers. Even if they don't have a deep interest in a particular man, they may linger in his orbit just to satisfy this insatiable curiosity. This intensifies when a man who was once present and eager for attention suddenly vanishes. If there's even a trace of lingering emotion, the woman will be consumed by uncertainty, searching for signs and dropping hints to make sense of this new reality. She may test his presence with subtle provocations and, upon sensing his withdrawal, assume the role of a victim to justify her own behavior. Doubt becomes a constant presence, pulling her into a relentless cycle of speculation and unease. The second transformation is the loss of control. Nothing unsettles a woman more than realizing she no longer holds sway over a man. When a man is always available, he becomes predictable and easy to manipulate, allowing the woman to dictate the terms of the interaction. However, by embracing silence, he overturns this dynamic, leaving her disoriented. Suddenly, she no longer has the same emotional grip on him, which may push her toward impulsive behavior in an attempt to reclaim her influence. If the man quickly gives in and returns, she will likely repeat her previous patterns. That's why it's crucial for him to remain steadfast and emotionally unwavering. True strength lies in mastering self-control, regardless of the tactics she employs. The third transformation occurs when her ego is wounded. Women accustomed to toying with emotions and having a man constantly submissive tend to develop an inflated sense of self-importance. They feel entitled to set the rules and expect their desires to be met without resistance. However, when a man decides to step back and cut off the benefits she once enjoyed, her ego takes a significant hit. She realizes that she no longer holds the same influence over him, and as a result, may react in various ways, resorting to jealousy tactics, emotional manipulation, or attempts to turn the situation in her favor. In moments like these, a man must act strategically, carefully observing her behavior before making any move. Patience and the ability to remain composed are essential weapons to avoid falling back into toxic dynamics. These are just a few of the transformations that take place in the female mind when a man masters the art of using silence to his advantage. Every well-calculated action can create a deep impact, completely reshaping how you are perceived and treated. Stay tuned to uncover the secrets that will transform your mindset and elevate your value in relationships. Patience proves to be an invaluable virtue, allowing a man to make thoughtful and wise decisions while preserving his dignity and steering clear of the manipulative games she might attempt. Through careful analysis, he will be able to discern whether her shift in behavior is genuine or merely a ploy to regain the control she lost. Number 4. The redefinition of value. When a man chooses to harness the power of silence as a strategy to safeguard his emotional well-being and prevent further exhaustion, an intriguing phenomenon takes place. Previously, if he was always available, constantly insisting on solving issues, the woman became accustomed to his unwavering presence, often taking him for granted. However, by utilizing silence as a means of detachment, the dynamics of the relationship shift dramatically. She begins to realize that this man is no longer at her beck and call, that he no longer yields easily to seduction tactics or strives to please her at any cost. This shift in behavior changes the way she perceives him, prompting her to reflect on her own actions and the consequences they carry. Confronted with his absence, she is forced to acknowledge her role in the emotional tension and reassess the significance of this man in her life. This newfound awareness leads her to appreciate his presence in a completely different way. Absence and silence cultivate a renewed sense of value for this man, reinforcing the notion that he is not available at a moment's notice and that his time and attention carry great significance. By employing silence as a means of self-preservation, a man redefines his importance in a woman's mind. He becomes someone who does not easily submit to her whims and demands, earning both respect and consideration. This shift in perspective has the potential to foster a more balanced relationship in which both individuals recognize the necessity of space and mutual appreciation. Number 5. The transformation of power dynamics. When a man chooses silence as a strategy to navigate interactions with a woman, distancing himself from constant engagement and seductive mind games, a profound shift occurs in the balance of power between them. Previously, she felt comfortable treating him with indifference, knowing he would always be around, persistently trying to mend things. However, by emotionally withdrawing through silence, he disrupts this unhealthy pattern. He steps back and ceases to be a predictable presence in her life. This shift introduces discomfort and uncertainty into the woman's mind, as she now lacks a familiar point of reference to respond to. Faced with his absence and the loss of the guaranteed attention she once received, she begins to reflect on her own behavior and the power dynamics she had taken for granted. As she realizes she no longer has full control over the situation, she starts to reconsider the consequences of her actions. Gradually, she questions her own attitudes and seeks to understand what led the man to adopt silence. She now finds herself needing to regain his attention and affection, but under a different context, one that requires her to demonstrate maturity and respect. This transformation in power dynamics offers a fresh perspective on the relationship. By stepping back and utilizing silence, the man regains control over his emotions and decisions. He no longer falls victim to manipulation and emotional games, fostering a healthier balance between both parties. Over time, this change in the man's demeanor and the woman's subsequent desire to reclaim his attention prompt her to reevaluate her behavior, creating space for more genuine and respectful interactions. This reconfiguration of power dynamics allows both individuals to acknowledge each other as autonomous beings, equally valuable and significant, leading to a more harmonious and balanced relationship. Throughout this journey, we have uncovered a powerful principle that can completely redefine the way a man handles emotional challenges and power struggles within a relationship. Silence, often underestimated, has proven to be a tool of self-awareness, resilience, and transformation. It is not merely a reaction to emotional manipulation, but a means of reaffirming one's value and setting healthy boundaries. Understanding that a man's time and attention are precious assets is a crucial step toward ensuring they are respected. Distance, when applied with intelligence and intent, is not a sign of weakness, but rather of strength and emotional maturity. When a man allows himself to remain silent and observant, he places himself in a position of control over his own emotions, avoiding impulsive reactions to external and manipulative influences. Absence speaks. It sparks reflection, raises questions, and reshapes perceptions. The woman who once took the man for granted now sees him through a different lens, recognizing his emotional independence and the necessity of earning his attention again, but this time within a more balanced and respectful dynamic. More than simply applying a tactic, it is crucial for every man to understand that true transformation comes from within. Silence only holds power when backed by a strong mindset. When a man knows himself, values his worth, and understands that he does not need to beg for attention or affection, he naturally becomes more attractive and worthy of respect. If this message resonated with you and helped you see relationships from a new perspective, now is the time to take the next step. Subscribe to the channel to keep receiving powerful insights that can transform your life. Like this video so it reaches more people who also need this message. Turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss any upcoming lessons. Share your thoughts in the comments, contribute your experiences, and help build a community of men striving for growth and self-awareness. Together we can strengthen this journey of evolution and learning. Knowledge only holds value when put into action. So, apply these lessons to your advantage and stay committed to the path of personal development. See you in the next video. See you soon.